Hey y'all, it's me again. I'm cranking these videos out today. Today I wanted to talk about some things that I've learned since I've been natural now, um, or at least one of the most important things I've learned since I've been natural. That's what I want to talk about today. Um, Let me first say that when you learn about characteristics of your hair, you make better decisions for your hair and your hair turns out healthier. So like I said in a previous video, don't just see someone's hair that looks like yours and try to go out and buy all their products, because it may not work for you. There's things that go beyond what the eye can see that can affect can have a effect in how products react to your hair. So things like density and the size of your hair strand, they're important. And I learned that I had thick density hair. I have thick hair, but I have fine strands. Like I said, I mentioned all that in another video. But one of the most important things that I learned during my hair journey was the porosity of my hair. And it really has taken me up to this point for me to realize the porosity of my hair. I knew what it was, but I wasn't sure what porosity I had. Just to kind of quickly describe what porosity is. Porosity is the ability for your hair to absorb and maintain moisture. You can have high porosity, meaning that your hair absorbs water and loses water or a product very easily. You can have normal, and you can have low porosity hair, meaning that your hair has a hard time retaining, or it has a hard time absorbing moisture. Your hair strand has an inner cortex, and then it has, on the outside of the hair strand, it has follicles on it. And think of them as gates that allow, we'll just say, water to get in and get out. Different things affect the ability, what opens it and what closes it. Things like the pH of your hair, the temperature, humidity. It's the only thing that comes to mind right now. Different things. Now, how did I realize I did not have low porosity hair? That I had low porosity hair. Well, I knew that it took some time for a product to kind of get into my hair. Things like a deep conditioner and a leave-in, those took a while to kind of absorb. And my hair did better when, like, I sat under a hooded dryer to absorb, like, the deep conditioner. I knew that, but I still wasn't quite sure. I thought I did the floating test wrong. The floating test is when you put the hair strand in a glass of water, and if it is floating after 30 minutes, then you have low porosity hair. If you put the strand in and sinks straight to the bottom, then you have high porosity hair. After 30 minutes, if it sunk to the bottom, then you have normal. I put my hair in a glass of water today, and tomorrow it will still be floating. I just thought I was doing the test wrong. I was like, this cannot be right. I had to poke it in order for it to start sinking. So I was like, well, I may have low porosity hair. But what made me realize that I definitely have low porosity hair, two words: coconut oil. Now, you may do some research, or you may be doing research on natural hair. You might be transitioning and you've run into coconut oil, and it may appear that on every naturalist's hair product holy grail list, that coconut oil is just right there, just right there on top. Okay, like the holiest of products on holy grail list, right up under H2O itself. And that is not the case. There's some naturals out there that coconut oil makes your hair really brittle, like me, and you just don't see what a great benefit of it is. There's a lot of oils out there that people swear by that you're just like, it's just too heavy for me. And that was my experience. Things like olive oil and coconut oil, the extra virgin stuff, castor oil. I like castor oil, but and the sworn benefits of it. But it just it left my hair feeling so greasy. Y'all, this point last year, it's October right now. This point last year, I thought that greasy hair just came with the territory for being natural. I explained to my boyfriend, who's white, I was explaining to him why I had to have greasy hair, having curly hair, because, the sebum doesn't, go down the hair strand like, people with straight hair. So I have to replicate that with oils, and that's why my hair is so greasy. My hair didn't have to be that greasy, y'all. I felt like, you remember that scene from Coming to America when old boy's parents got up during the quote-unquote engagement Christmas party. They got up off the sofa and all them grease stains were on the sofa. That's what I felt like. But it was Jericho juice. But just imagine that with oil. That was me. All the time. Greasy hair. And I thought you had to have it. Thank God I switched to lighter oils that actually absorb into my hair and doesn't make it brittle. So grapeseed oil is really good. And I've read it is really great for low porosity hair. But the oil that I swear by is the Mizani Supreme Oil. It is the lightest oil that I have ever used. And you only need a little bit, and like I'll put it on my hair and I'll just use a little bit of it because I can't seem to get the top all the way open, and I'll just go like this and there's nothing on my hand. Nothing. My hair, it loves it. It gives it great shine. I can tell my hair's absorbed it. It has great oils in it. It's a great mixture of oils. I can't think of all of them. It's like 9. 9? Is there a 6 or 9? Let me go get it real quick. Yeah. Yeah. 8 oils. This is the Mizani's coming in backwards, but that's okay. I love this oil so much. I got it as a sample at a natural hair meetup, a Curly Nikki natural hair meetup in New Orleans, and I love this oil to death. I used the sample up, and I was like, baby, I've got to order this oil. It's expensive, but there's this website I got it off of, and it was like 50% off. But I love this oil. It is 99% naturally derived, whatever that means. But y'all, if you find out coconut oil does not work for you, it is okay. You're not weird. There's a lot of people out there that do not swear by coconut oil. Find a light oil. Those grapeseed oils, like what's in here? Yeah, jojoba oil is in here. That's great. Sesame seed oil. There's like a certain kernel oil. I want to see what that's like on its own. There's some great oils in here, y'all. A great mixture of oils, and I love it. It's nice and light. It smells light. I'm not supposed to be raving about the oil on this video. I'm gonna shut up now because this video is almost 10 minutes long and I gotta edit this. So, but that's basically what I wanted to say, y'all. Porosity is very important to know what the porosity of your hair is like, because once you know the porosity of your hair, you know what products do not work for your hair. You know what things you have to do to get your product in and to keep it in. And your hair, you will see improvements in it. You will see improvements in your hair. I can almost guarantee it. That's all I gotta say for now. Have a great day. Be blessed. Bye.